Hi everyone, this is Mahesh from Techie Point. Today we are going to discuss overview of Selenium. First of all, what Selenium is? Selenium is a set of libraries and tools which are used to automate the web-based applications. Not only that, so Selenium can also be used to actually automate the daily routine admin tasks as well. Selenium is open source, so you don't have like pro version or you don't need to subscribe or buy any license. It's completely free, open source. Selenium components. So coming to Selenium components, there are three components: Selenium IDE, Selenium WebDriver, and Selenium Grid. So what Selenium IDE is? It's a we can using IDE we can record and playback the interactions performed on the browser. So whatever actions we perform on the browser, that can be recorded and you can play back the same. So IDE comes as an extension on Chrome and Firefox browsers, and IDE can only be used for prototype testing. And maybe if you want to actually record some, you have an issue or as a tester, so you can actually record the steps to reproduce the issue and can share it to your developer. So like that, you can use the IDE. Next comes Selenium WebDriver. So before talking about WebDriver, we used to have Selenium RC, which is called remote control. So in RC, Selenium, whatever we write the Selenium scripts that are sent to RC, then RC actually remote control actually sends these commands to the browser. So that's how RC used to work. Now that RC is deprecated and no longer supported, that RC used to be called as Selenium 1, and then it's been deprecated, no, not supported. Just mentioning here, so that if at all it is comes as an interview question, this is what you need to know. Then came Selenium WebDriver. So this is called Selenium 2. WebDriver, unlike RC, it is an API used to send commands directly to the browser. So there is no proxy or mediator in between. So WebDriver directly interacts with the browser. So WebDriver is the most widely used component now. So WebDriver can also be used to actually automate the test cases, which are like regression suites. So whenever you have regression suite, you can actually use WebDriver to automate those test cases. Next comes Selenium Grid. So uh, Grid can be used to run tests in parallel, so across different platforms and multiple browsers. So thereby you can reduce the execution time. So say for example, you have like 100 test cases, which can be executed in 2 hours maybe. So within the same time of 2 hours, you can execute the same test cases. As you write the test scripts, right? The test scripts is common. And these scripts can be executed on different platforms and multiple browsers at the same time, so that you can cover all your 100 test cases on different machines within the span of 2 hours. Thereby you can reduce the execution time. So that's the power of Grid. Coming to Selenium advantages. So Selenium supports multiple browsers. It supports Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, Internet Explorer, Microsoft Edge, Safari, and Opera. So Selenium also supports multiple operating systems. So it supports Windows. You can run the scripts on Mac OS. You can execute your test scripts on Linux, and it also supports Solaris as well. Selenium supports multiple programming languages. So it supports Java, Python, C Sharp, Ruby, JavaScript, and also Kotlin. So you can choose the language of your choice when you want to use Selenium. So apart from that, other advantages of Selenium are like we already discussed that it is open source. So it's completely open source. You don't need to have buy any license for that. and you have huge community to support over there. So even if you get some issue using Selenium, right? So you can actually get help online. And moreover, Selenium is very easy to learn. So it's not like you need to have the knowledge on the complex algorithms, or you need to know some complex logic. You need to understand complex logics. No, you don't need to know that. So you just need to know just the basics of any programming language that Selenium supports. Then you can just start using the Selenium. So these are the advantages of Selenium. So in this session, so to recap, we saw what Selenium is, what Selenium components are, and what are the different advantages of using Selenium. So that's it. Thanks for watching.